We are continuing with the Devi Mahatamyam. So, in the last chapter, we had seen that Devi takes up a lot of forms and her essence is seen literally in every place and every stage. So, she can be Durga, the ultimate one. She can be Chandika, the one who kills Chanda and Munda. She can be Shakambari, the one who looks after vegetables and fruits and all those kind of things. She can be Bhagavati. She can be even connected to Narayana as Lakshmi. She is connected to Shiva as Parvati. She can be Kalima herself. I mean, there are so many names and so many forms of this Devi, and she is represented by women in this world. This is what we had learned yesterday. Today we are doing just a very small chapter in which we will be more or less finishing off everything. And it is important that we pray to her because she answers all our prayers. The idea is that if we were to do this Devi Mahatmyam like on a continuous basis, it is healthy for us and it can be very promising in getting rid of all our threefold miseries in this world. The threefold miseries are, as you know, Adi Bhuta, Adi Daiva and Adhyatmika. So all these miseries can be removed in our life. And she is also Mahamari, which basically Mari disease. Okay, so here she can take care of all the diseases. That means the person who is sick can also recite and can also chant, and if he cannot do, then someone else can do for him. This way we can get rid of all these troubles in our life. So we had finished this last chapter 12. Now today we are going to do the 13th chapter. And this is the only chapter we are doing today. So let us see the 13th chapter, Devi Mahatmyam of the episode 3. The sage said, O King, the sublime Devi Mahatmyam has been narrated to you. Of such glory is the goddess by whom this world is upheld and sustained. Likewise, knowledge is produced by the Yoga Maya of Lord Vishnu. By her, you, the Vaishya, and the other of discriminating intellect are deluded. Others having been deluded before, and many others will be deluded in the future. O great King, take refuge in her supreme goddess. She indeed, when worship, confers enjoyment, heaven, and liberation. Human beings are prone to fall into the trap of Maya in this world on a consistent basis. Every single day we fall into the trap. If you have noticed yourself that simple things in life are affecting you, it's just not we just can't say that only this affects me, but literally from morning to night everything is given to you, it is affecting you right from the morning. Even if you go to office or you go to work or you go for your business, it is there. The problems are there. With your own family members, it is there. With your friends and relatives, it is there. With the world outside, you may be driving on the street. There itself, you may get into some trouble. You may be walking down the road. Sometimes you may not like something. Sometimes you may like something. There are so many different types of problems which we experience. And the Maya is herself so powerful that we get entangled in it. The first entanglement is with the body. If you notice, when you get up in the morning, either you are going to get up with a neck pain or a back pain or this pain or that pain, you will be amazed to see that. Then you may say, oh, I should have got up in time, but that also doesn't happen. You wanted to go somewhere, that also doesn't happen. You feel very tired getting up. Why should a person feel tired getting up? You have gone to sleep for so many hours in the night and yet you are tired. For what reason? Nobody can understand this. Now you can blame it on all your diets and things like that. Naturally, everybody does that. Blame game is there, but that itself is a part and parcel of Maya's world. People pray to God and say that, please take this away from me. I don't want these problems. These problems are troubling me so much. But do the problems actually go away? No. They are very much there. They are absolutely waiting for you waiting to pounce on you once again. If it is a financial issue, that today, this month you may not have a problem, but next month and the month after that and the month after that. If you feel that you are secure in your job, tomorrow the new security problem comes in and there is a one sword hanging on top of your head saying that, okay, tomorrow you may lose your job. Can you see? There are so many things that happen in this world, but we can't blame this because it's a part and parcel of our life. We go through these motions every single day. She is the Devi who is not only the creatrix, the one who creates, but also the one who puts these kind of illusions in our path. That is why she is Maya. Alright, so she is Maya Devi as well. And she is also the great goddess Prakriti on other side. So which goddess are we talking about? Everything that happens to you in the material world is connected to these entities. They are the power potencies in your life. What you get or what you don't get. Sometimes you get something, sometimes you don't get something. When you get it, you may say, oh, thank God I got it. And sometimes when you don't get it, you may be saying to God, God, can you please give me this? Both these things are connected to Maya. You may think that Maya is only acting in one way. No, she is constantly with you, surrounding you, literally right around you. She is going to affect you badly if you are going to feel affected by her. It is like this. You just take your hand and you say, my hand is paining. Okay? 5 minutes later, it will start paining. Why? Is it a pain or is it you have brought it on yourself? You actually have brought it on yourself. I've given this example many a times, Put one small pebble in your shoe and then try walking. You're going to get very, very irritated because of that little small tiny pebble in your shoe. Very small, a stone, You can't walk also. But suddenly, one mad dog follows you and he is going to bite you. Even with the pebble in your shoe, you will start running. Earlier, you couldn't even walk. You were just, limping and you're saying, oh, why is this happening? And suddenly when the dog is after you, you will start running. Why? How did that happen? It's all Maya's prakop. Maya behaves in that manner. One day you may like someone. You feel that, oh, this is such a good person. He's like this, he's like that, blah, blah, blah. And the next day the person does something which you don't like. It's like that, Sometimes, I've seen these funny things in some movies and all that. They do this matching on some date sites and all that, and then they feel, oh, he's such a handsome guy. They look at this guy. Oh, wow, he looks so handsome. And then when you land up over there, he says some words or his habits are so obnoxious that you feel, why he should write it down. I have this dirty habit. It doesn't work. Why? We love doing that. Our bodies, our minds are full of junk. We actually love doing what we do. But that is Maya. Please understand this. Maya is very strong. She can bite you whenever you won't even know when she is going to come and sit on top of your head. It could be just a thought. We saw Rakta Bij, isn't it? The demon is always around. Even if he gets chomped down by Kali, he is still going to be around because you know your thoughts, isn't it? One thought coming to you, oh my God, what's going to happen? Just imagine that. I still remember there were some riots going on, okay? And there were no trains, there were no planes, nothing was moving. And I said, don't worry, you just go to the airport, sit in that plane and come whichever plane that is there. No, but there is a strike, the whole airport is closed, there is no transportation, there is no taxi, there is no bus. I said, why are you bothered? Just come. Okay? And this person goes to the train is there, full empty, gets off, gets out, takes a cab. The cabs are only there, nobody is there to even take a cab. Comes to the airport. The plane flew from Mumbai to Bangalore with only one passenger. Can you imagine that? And the plane, as per the ETA, estimated time of arrival, it was supposed to arrive at a particular hour. And I said, okay, I will go over there and at the airport in time and receive. Where? The plane just came in less than 1 hour. So what happened? Nobody knows. Because the plane is empty, it's not having a passengers, so the pilot must have flown in full speed, whatever that is required. And he landed. And there were no planes anywhere. And it was so simple. It was like that. So many a times you may think otherwise. How is this going to happen? But why are you bothered about it? Maya plays a very strange role in life, So don't get carried away by Maya's magic. Okay? Your job is to do your job, so just do it. And here she is telling, the sage is telling these two people. Who are the two people? One is the king, remember? We had done this story, we had started with this story. And the other one is a businessman. So he's saying, see, now I have told you this story, go pray to this goddess and you will get what you want. So, Markandeya said, hearing these words, O great sage Suratha, the lord of the men, despondent to the loss of the kingdom and the excessive sense of mindness, bowed down to the sage of great parts with severe penances and started immediately to perform tapas. The Vaishya too went with him. They repaired to a sandy bank of a river and getting the vision of the mother, he and Vaishya performed the tapas using the japa, the great Devi Suktam. Now here, this is very important. What is being mentioned over here? See, when you want to have a talk with your boss, let us say, can you talk in front of 10 different people? You understand, you can't. So you have to find exclusive time. You have to find an exclusive space where there are no people around. In a similar manner, when you want to converse with the goddess, when you want to converse with God, first there should be no disturbance of any kind. Disturbance of what kind? Noise, sounds, people around, those kind of things. You understand? Then what you should be doing? Concentrate on the god or the goddess, whichever that you are talking about. Concentration is important. Focusing. So maybe you keep an image, or maybe you don't have an image. At least bring the image to the mind. You close your eyes, bring the image to your mind. Focus on that image. Don't try to focus everywhere. You know you can't focus everywhere. So focus on to the most important part that you feel like, maybe the feet. It's okay. or maybe the eyes, or maybe the hands, or maybe some weapon that the god or goddess is carrying. That's it. You just have to concentrate on that one thing. This is an important task. And then you can't, now think about it. You're gone to meet your boss. You can't, now his name is Mr. Tony. You can't call him Pony. You know that, understand? You can't call him by some other name, a Michael or something like that. He's not going to listen to you. So you have to say the right name. See, what is important is if you are going to meet Krishna, don't go and say, Lakshmi or some other name. Please understand this. Be very careful how you address them. Address the gods with love, with the right way, So address them nicely and say the prayers, the Lords which are meant for them. Don't say some other things. You can't sit in front of the boss and talk about, what happened in United States, what happened in England, what happened in America, Japan, what happened in India, what happened in China. No. You have come over there to talk about a specific subject, correct? Can you talk about the specific subject and not talk about some other nonsense? So these are very important things. We have to always ensure that you do it in that particular fashion. So he is told very clearly, perform this Devi Suktam. Sit in a place. See, sandy banks of a river. You can sit wherever you want to, okay? Not necessary. You don't have to go and sit on top of Mount Everest. Now there is a lot of rush over there. And you won't get time to sit also. Right. Well, you go somewhere where you are not going to get disturbed. Sit over there in peace. When you do your japa, when you do your, whatever that you do, pranayama, meditation, anything, don't have people around you. They are disturbances. You are going to have a one-on-one, isn't it? So when you are going to have one-on-one, you go sit and do this one-on-one. Extremely important. Don't involve other people. Especially when, if there are other people, you are not going to get what you want. Because disturbances are too many. Perform the tapas. Tapas means what? Whatever is the task that is required to draw the attention. When you do tap means you are exceeding your expectations. You are doing something beyond the body, beyond your mind. Something which is very, very important. And you are performing the actions. It could mean anything. It's like you may go without food, you may go without water, you may go something like that. I don't know. You can think for yourself whatever that you wish to do, which you want to make an offering to God. You can do that. If you don't want to do that also, it's fine. Because then you are offering your mind to God. Please understand one thing. Mind is a very dangerous thing. Okay? And it's also a very good thing. With mind you can reach God, and with mind you can reach the devil also. Both the places. It has got two-way street, okay? So be careful which turn you take. So, in this case, do the Devi Suktam. The Devi Suktam is a very small, poem over here which you have done earlier. Do that once again. Then both make the bank of the image of the Devi out of the earth and worship her in the image of flowers, incense, fire rituals, offerings of water. What do you do when you are doing your puja? You put flowers, isn't it? See, don't do puja without a flowers. Flowers are important. Some kind of leaf, flowers or something you need to put. Second, burn an incense. Like we have in India, agarbattis and lobans and all those kind of things. You can do that. Third one is a fire ritual. What is the meaning of fire ritual? Fire ritual doesn't mean that you start a fire. Who started the fire? Nobody started. It is, fire means what? You take Niranjan, the small lamp, and show the lamp to God. Right? This lamp is important. Don't just do like that only. Show the agarbatti, show the lamp. An offering of water. The water is important, because if you are, say, offering some kind of a fruit or some kind of a something, maybe some sweet or maybe some peda or something like that. Do it with the water. The offering has to be done with the water, pouring the water like this. All right. These are things that you have to do, simple things. Nobody is asking you to do complicated stuff. Now, without partaking food, exercising self-control with the thought of that and nothing else, and concentrated, they give the offering dipped in the blood drawn out of their own bodies. As they were worshipping like the exercising self-control, in 3 years' time, the upholder and the sustainer of the world, Chandika, became pleased, appeared before them and spoke. Now, these are some things which you are not supposed to do. Don't do that. See, there they are offering something else which is prohibited. In today's day and age, it can't do that. All right. So do very simple things. We are very weak people. Okay. Weak. We are so weak that we can just offer a prayer to God. That's it. But you have to concentrate on her. Focus. Extremely important. Single pointed devotion is important. Don't keep on dreaming of, what am I going to do afterwards? No. Can you just focus on that one subject only? That is why it is important. Give the offering, whatever the offering that is there. Like I said, with today's day and age, you can maybe sweet. If you have some money, you can buy sweet from outside and show it. If you can make it, show it. Do something like that. Maybe you can offer some kind of a coconut, or God knows, whatever that you have in your mind, you can offer. Take the water and offer it to God. So when you do that, and these people are doing it for 3 years. 3 years. When they do it for 3 years on a continuous basis, what happens? The goddess comes and stands in front of them. Oh goddess, the goddess said, "Oh king, whatever is prayed by you, oh Vaishya, delighted in your family, whatever by you to get all this from me, I am pleased, I shall give it to you." So she is saying, "Tathastu, I will sanction whatever you have asked for." Markandeya said, "Then the king chose the kingdom which will not get out of his hand even in the future life. While in his life, his own kingdom captured back by strength by killing the armies of the enemies. But then the wise Vaishya, despondent in the mind, chose the knowledge which gives release from the attachment of the I-ness and the my-ness." Now these are two separate guys. One person says, "Oh, I want my kingdom back." He is a person full of desires. See, when you go in front of the gods and you keep on saying, I want to pass in this examination, I want a good rank, I want a good job, I want good salary, I want this, I want that. Your never-ending flow of desires is going to be there. These desires are anyway going to bring you back into the world again and again and again and again and again. Human beings want to live for a long time. So they may ask for something which is full of desires. Can I have a good life? Can I have good money? Can I have this? Can I have that? Yeah, you can have all that. But then the caveat is over here. You may not get it in this life, see? You don't know that. Maybe in the next or the next or the next. That the goddess only knows. You don't know that. So any which way, what is important is to understand that you are anyway going to get it. Alright? So yeah. But the merchant is very smart. He has learnt the hard way. And he has understood the truth. There are two separate people. One is that desire fellow, I want money, I want good for this thing, I want that. Yeah. People have these habits of asking for nonsensical stuff which anyway are going to pain them. The more money you have, the more painful it is going to be. The more family you gather around you, the more pain it is going to be. Everybody is with one big knife in their hand, don't worry. They are all dangerous people. So don't bother your head about it. It's there. So where you are asking for any material worldly things, you are finished. But what this person is asking is, I want liberation. I don't want to come back in this world. I want enlightenment. I want to become free. And the goddess is very happy with it. because that is the ultimate thing. Think about it. You are playing a game of Ludo. Ludo. Have you played Ludo in your life, or snakes and ladder or something like that? You play the game and you are playing, and you are the first one out of the game. There is one home, we call it. You have reached the home. Okay, there are 3 other players. They are continuing to play. Well, you have reached your home. What are you going to do now? Nothing. You can just watch others. That's it. So if you get out of the game, isn't it very important to get out of the game? Otherwise, you're always going to be, oh, what's going to happen? Who's going to come and beat me? Who's going to do this? That is the problem. And that is the reason why it is important to get out of the game. And this merchant asks for it. The goddess said, "O king, in a few days you are going to get back your kingdom. After killing the enemies, it will not slip from you anymore. And after death, again you will get birth from the sun god and become on earth the famous Manu Savarani. O best among the Vaishyas, what you have desired of me, that boon I shall confer. The knowledge will bring you fulfillment." So the goddess says to this king, okay, now that you have asked for a kingdom once again, you will go and you will have to fight a war with the local king over there and you will win it. But you have to die any which way, so you will die. So when you die, you will be born again and again and again till a time the end of the world comes about and you will be born as Savarni the Manu, the first person, the king of the whole world. Because remember, the first man is there, rules the whole world, isn't it? So he becomes a king of the whole world. And then that is what will come to you. And now she looks at this merchant, this Vaishya, and she says to him, see, you have asked for a very good boon. You can get enlightenment, you can reach the state of realization, or you can reach God, or whatever you want to. First step is always called knowledge. Without knowledge, you can't come to me. Otherwise, where are you going? Correct? So it is extremely important that if you want to reach the state of self-realization, if you want to see God, if you want to reach the truth, the ultimate truth, or whatever you want to say, who am I? That big question that everybody has. Who am I? Why am I over here? What is the reason of my existence? All this, the answer is only one. With knowledge. So I am granting you that knowledge. The goddess tells this merchant. Markandeya said, thus after giving both of them boons as they desired, the goddess immediately vanished, lauded by them with devotion. Thus Surata, because of the Kshatriya having got the boon from the goddess, will become Manu Savarni by taking birth from the sun god. Here ends the 13th of the Devi Mahatamyam in the Markandeya Purana during the period of Savarni, the Manu. So we have come to the end of this episode. So we have stopped over here. We are going to stop over here and Rajma will do the explanation.
Thank you, Krishna. Very good morning, good evening to all. Jai Shri Krishna Guruji. I'll do today a very quick recap of all the demons that we have killed in the last 9 days in the 3 episodes. So first episode was about Mahakali. And what is invoking Mahakali? Why are we invoking her? Mahakali is invoked because first is you have to destroy all your vasanas and tendencies, which is very difficult to overcome because it is gathered from many lives of yours. Plus this life, and with all the acquaintances that you come about, you acquire a lot of vasanas. Now, who's the demon? The 2 demons are Madhu and Kaitab. Madhu means sweet talkers, which is an illusion which you always hear. So never fall for people who talk very sweetly to you, because illusion is what you hear, and what you hear and interpret is based on your mind, and your mind is always going to love somebody who praises you because of the ego that exists. Oh, you know how people are praising me, I am somebody fantastic. So mind is going to give you all sorts of stories. So don't fall for that. That's Madhu. Second is Kaitab. Kaitab is what? It will not allow you to hear the truth. You remember Vishnu had to fight Madhu and Kaitab for 5,000 years. Why is it? Because the demon in us, the Kaitab, will say, I will not hear the truth. And one who doesn't allow you to listen to the voice of the God or your Guru. Your ego is fantastic. It will not even allow you to listen. See, listening is a very important thing. What you're doing is hearing. My Guruji will always tell me, for the many, many years, Rajma, you're not listening, you're hearing. I've never understood the difference between what it means to hear and what it means to listen. It is after many, 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 many years with His grace, I have to say, I've understood what it means to listen. Your mind has to, focus. He used many times today when he was finishing the chapter, concentration. Whether you're praying, whether you're working, whether you're eating, whether you're studying, whether you're playing, whether you're learning something, you have to be focused in that one activity. But what you do, your mind is running million thoughts at the same time. You're lost in those thoughts. You're not truthful to any action that you are performing, which is not good. And that is why you're not going to gain the results which you desire. And again, desire is the word I used, which is wrong, because desires are the root cause of all miseries. But if you need something, see, the king and the Surat, that's the Vaishya, both of them desired something, but for which they had put in a lot of effort. They had a discriminative intellect. So they were able to do it. But today, man lacks all of this because we are so contaminated by our past karmas, all the sins that we have committed. And in this life, we have gathered way beyond you can ever imagine. And the more you associate with people, places and things, the more karma and sins you keep performing. So Kaitab will not allow you. So that's a two demon in the first episode. The next episode we worship, that is meditation. The second episode is about meditation on Mahalakshmi. So why do we worship her? So here, if you look at, you want to attain all the material success and you want to become somebody fantastic in this world, you want to have a family, you want to have a kingdom. I'm giving the story of our own life and the representation, the king and the Vaishya. And what happens? One day they get dejected, they get thrown out from their own kingdom. The ministers, go and join the enemies and capture the kingdom. So he's backstabbed. And in the family, the children and the wife throws out the husband because of the wealth. They covet the wealth. So both of them go to the jungle. And in the jungle, even after all these miseries has come to them, they're still affectionate to the kingdom and the family. They're constantly thinking about them. Then the question arises, why am I still affectionate? Even though I know these are evil people, I am still attached to them. Why is this attachment of mine there? See, they have a power of discrimination. This discrimination is grace, already the grace. So they are not contented in their material world, yet they are affectionate. So this is a question they have. Then they seek the knowledge of the truth. They want to understand. The quest comes in them. I want to know what is happening. And during this time, when the grace of the God dawns on you because of this quest, the burning desire to know the truth, the Guru finds you. So they go to the hermitage of Markandeya Muni, the Rishi is sitting there. They go to the Gurukul and they take refuge at the lotus feet of the Guru. The Guru finds you. You don't find the Guru, please understand. And then the Guru starts imparting the knowledge. That's a third episode. But first we'll understand who are the demons now. They are going to kill. So the most prominent one is Mahishasura, the king of gods, which represent the buffalo demon, the lethargy, inertia, tamas, indiscipline, I don't want to put effort. I don't want to wake up. I want to sleep all day long. That is the representation, Mahishasura, which is the buffalo demon, who wants to give excuse for doing nothing, doesn't even want to lift his finger. Then when you are told constantly, you're a lazy bone, you're not doing, you're just sitting and doing nothing, you have to wake up. When this kind of things is being told, immediately he gets angry and takes a form of lion. Guruji used a very beautiful example. They are called shape shifters. So from buffalo, he becomes egoistic. He takes the form of a lion. See, this lion is an evil one. It's not Durga Ma's lion. This is a evil lion. And the lion represents that false ego, the fake ego. Oh, I know, I've done this before. I'm very good. Who is he to tell me? That kind of a thought process comes about. And then it doesn't allow you to see why you are being constantly told. You start hating your guru, or you start hating whoever is telling you. And you'll throw that person out. Very easy to fall off the grace, huh? Please understand. So it's important to control your mind, how the thought process works, because these demons are always active. Then from the lion comes, again when you're continuously being told, then comes a form, man with a sword, infuriated. You're so angry, you're so angry. You want to fight back, whether it is your guru, your anybody, your mentor, your God, whoever that person might be. You're going to fight back, infuriated. You remember the demons get stronger by the day, stronger by the minute. You think, oh, I have become perfect. I have overcome this. You have not overcome anything. On the contrary, it is somewhere very dormant inside. And then suddenly one fine day it blows out beyond your own control and understanding. And then you'll see you have not changed. On the contrary, you have become worse. So man with a sword, infuriated, you want to give it back to that person, whoever is telling you. It could be your guru. Then you're going to fight with your guru. You're insulting me, this, that. Your ego goes bigger and bigger. Arrogance comes in you. Say, I don't want God. I don't want any of this. I will be on my own. That's a doomsday. It's a downward trend for destruction. You know that? Because the day you kick your guru out or God out of your life is over. This is a very dangerous thing in life. Then again, you're being told again. Then it takes a form of an elephant, which is called the arrogance and pride. I will show, I can do this. I will get up tomorrow at 5 a.m. I will show. What does he think or she thinks of herself or himself? And you want to challenge with a pride. I have done so many things. I have done this. I have moved countries. I have shifted homes. I have done this big time. I have so much of knowledge. Who are these people to tell me that ego, pride, arrogance comes in? But what you don't seem to understand is you don't have knowledge. You are at a minus level. You're not even zero. You're minus. See, knowledge comes with humility and humbleness. It's not about, understand one thing. The guru is knowledge incarnate. He is the ocean of knowledge. Everything is within him. Please understand. Only he knows how this material world actually operates. It is under his control. He's got the remote button in his hand. It is when he moves that things move in this world. So don't be under the false impression that you know anything about the material world also. The guru is keeping that remote control with him. It's a special remote control. He controls everything in this universe. So never ever question what he's saying. Just go blindly follow. Your life will be better. So then this few days, this false pride and false arrogance is not going to lead you anywhere. That elephant demon in you. And you will say, okay, see, I woke up today at 4 o'clock. Today I woke up at 5 o'clock. I am very good. Today I cooked. Okay. 1 day, 2 days, 3rd day, what happens? Back to the buffalo. Today it's a Saturday, Sunday. Today I can sleep. Oh, no, weekend, it's okay. It's fine. I can. Concession. Mind starts talking like this. Puts you back in the same zone. Gone back into buffalo. And who's ruling your head to toe? Mahishasura and his armies. You have only demonic you have become, not divine. Nowhere you have evolved upward. You have gone downward only. So this is what keeps ruling your life. What is the simple remedy for this? Very simple. Self-effort, self-discipline. You know, my Guruji will say very beautifully something. Till you don't feel the need to change, nobody can give it to you from outside. Magic is in your hands, ma. He'll always say this. You are the Devi. The power to kill all these demons is inside of you. Don't expect me to perform any miracles. There is no miracle. Miracle is in your hands. You are the magician. You can do magic. You just have to say in devotion. Hold on to whose feet? The lotus feet of Sri Krishna Bhagavan. He is Krsnaknows. Krishna Guruji. The Guru's feet. Hold on to it and say, I want to change. You have to bring that within you. Nobody can give it to you outside. And just with devotion and love, say, I have to wake up. And put that effort. Before even your alarm rings, you will be up. This is what the magic you will find. But even if you do with 10 alarms, you're not going to wake up. You just need to put one alarm and with a prayer and say, with a determination in your heart. So everything is within you. You have to invoke the divinities within inside of you. Power potencies. All these Devis are nothing but power potencies. So you have to invoke them. You have to bring them out. So that's with Mahishasura. And we had done few of small, in a second episode, we did few small demons. I'm not going to go in detail, but I will just give one-liners. One is called Bhaskala. So when you speak, do you know what you do? You speak very piercing words. You talk obnoxiously bad, bitter words. Things that is, you can't even retrieve it back. So be very careful of how you speak. Because please understand, every word that you put it in the universe, 1,000 times it's going to come back to bite you. So we have to speak good words. Guruji will give one lesson to everybody. Always be your good self. Krishna Bhagwan is love. And he's epitome of goodness. He's a personification of goodness. That is whom you have to be. Don't speak anything bad. Even if somebody is unkind, does bad to you, you do good. Because good will bring good, evil will bring only evil. It is what you sow is what you reap. Very simple math. There is no rocket science in this. Then next is we did Chamara. You know what? Becoming a thick-skinned. Oh, let them keep telling me. You know, buffalo is very thick-skinned, you know. It doesn't move also. Even if you goad it, it's just sitting there, I don't care attitude. Now you know where this I don't care, I don't know comes in. The problem we are addressing today in the way of life. I don't know. I don't know means what? I don't have knowledge. So if you don't have knowledge, you are not going to care. You don't know why this is so important. Because you don't understand, you don't care about it. So Chamara is like becoming the thick skin. Don't want to hear anybody correct. Who is this person to tell me? I know it better. So you are never going to correct your mistakes in your life. The next demon is Durmukha. You know, bad mouthing another person. We like to always speak bad about another person in this world. And we don't like, we are going to say nasty things. My Guruji once told me, he said, see, learning from our environment, we have always learned to gossip about another person. So my Guruji has said, if you speak bad about someone, please understand that world is also going to do the same thing about you. There is no exception to the rule. This is the law. It's a universal law. So why do you want to get into somebody's bad books or somebody's good books? We have to have equanimity of mind and only give love and speak good things. If good doesn't come out from your mouth, don't even speak bad. If you don't want to wish good for somebody, don't even wish bad. Just be neutral. That is why equanimity of mind is very important. Always speak good words. Don't use any bad word against anybody because it all comes back to you. Be very careful. And that too in 1,000 times. You give it 1x, you are going to get it back in 1,000x. That is the law. It's a universal law. Next is it's called Ugra. Then what you become? The demon, more and more, you become very nasty, ugly behavior. Your behavior keeps becoming worse. It's not becoming better at all. Nobody will want to associate you. This is the truth about life. This is the story about you. The God and the demon all resides within us. Who we want to be is a choice that you have. And then we make faces at people. That's a very bad behavior. Have you seen today people don't even smile? My Guruji will use a very beautiful language. He'll say, everybody's face looks like they have drunk some castor oil. You know, when we are angry, we don't look like Goddess Lakshmi. We look at like we are ugly people. But when you are sweet, when you are full of love, how beautiful you are. Your inner beauty, what you feel inside reflects on your face. The beauty is not with all the makeup that you do. It is how beautiful your heart is the beauty you reflect externally. You don't need to wear any makeup and all that. Do you know why we see a beautiful glow in the gurus, in the real divinity? The beauty is how beautiful they are inside. That is the mark of a divine being. If you look at my Guruji, there's always his mark on his forehead. That is to represent who he is. That is who he is. Not everybody can see. You need the grace to see that. You need to see the grace to look at the beauty in him. It's not the physical appearance that matters. Don't go by any human body. It is just created one. Then, Durdara. What does it mean? False bravado. You're actually fearful of everybody, but you know, you're just putting up a false bravado. Oh, you know what? I'm not afraid. I can do this. I have done this. I know so much. I'll tell you, this is more a woman's nature, more than a man, you know. The woman has no knowledge, but they like to put up a false bravado. Oh, I want to become the chairman of some company. I'm very good in working my job. I have to become a CEO. You don't even have knowledge about how to become first. Like my Guruji says, sorry for this. You know, he'll say you are a chaprasi, means you're a servant, you're a salesperson. What you dreaming of just saying I'm going to become a CEO or a chairman? You don't even have any knowledge. Most important thing is knowledge is important. Don't fake it. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't have this false bravados. It's not going to take you anywhere. On the contrary, you're going to fail miserably in your life. Next. So that's from the episode 2. There's another. Next is we are going to be starting the 3rd episode, meditation on Mahasaraswati. So you know now the Surata and that is the king and the Vaishya both sitting for now wanting to know the truth. After all these things, you know, they are so discontented in the material world. Then when the grace of the God dawns on them, the grace of the God happens, then the Guru finds you, the real master, huh? Not some fake Guru or some other people in this world. The real Guru finds you. So, then what happens? The quest for knowledge starts. It is just a quest. Then that is the spiritual truth. You're seeking, your innermost being is seeking that. But externally, because of the body and the limitations, you're constantly going to, you know, have all these demonic demons working in you. Then killing the enemies. What is the Guru? Guru is the Guru, remover of ignorance and illuminer of knowledge. So using this knowledge, when the Guru starts giving you the knowledge, using the knowledge, you cut asunder with the sword of knowledge the ignorance or the demons. So with that, we will give who are the Rakshasas in chapter, that is the episode 3. So the first one is Chanda and Munda. What does Chanda and Munda represent? These are the major enemies now. Lust and greed. So, you want to get married, then you want to be successful. You know, this lust and greed, Chanda and Munda are constantly instigating you. No, you have to do, you have to get a name and fame in the society. You're following a societal created framework. You're running after those things. And you know what it is leading to? Doomsday. Your own self-destruction. I've already explained, so I'm not going to go much deeper in that. Next is Dhumralochana, clouded or blurred vision. You are following the path, everything that is illusion in the material world. You are seeing the rosy picture of what is in the material world. You are following every other person. It's a herd mentality. And you can't see the truth, the miseries that is there in the lust and the greed. And you are constantly following prey to it because of your own desires too. Then next is Rakta Beach. This is a very important demon. Please understand, they're all not dying. They're all inside of you. If you are not vigilant, you don't even know when one of them has already rose, they are awake and fully operational. Rakta Beach is the evil thoughts which multiplies. One evil thought into 100 evil thoughts and thousands. So what is the simple solution? One evil thought means you have to think 100 good things. One evil action or one bad action means you have to do 100 good actions. So the math is 1 is to 100. So be very careful. Evil is very, very bad. Doing good and retaining that good merit is very difficult. It's not easy to obtain this merit and having the company of the Sadguru himself. It comes because you have earned many, many merits from your past lives. And your innermost being has craved quest. And that is when the grace of the Guru, the grace of the God comes and the Guru finds you. So don't lose this opportunity. So what is very important? Patience is a great weapon. And you have to give every enemy a chance. The Sadguru gives everybody a chance. You be it a god or a demon or whatever that you might have, whoever you might be. Every human being is given a chance. Shraddha and Saburi, Sai Baba says. Why do they say these words? We have to have immense faith, absolute faith and patience. Patience is virtue. We need to have a lot of patience in this world. We have to give everybody many chances. God gives. Krishna Bhagwan has a cap. He will allow you to make that many mistakes. And once that cap, you fill in that pot of whatever his cap is, then Maya darling takes over. Beyond that, he's not going to save you. So always be very careful how you operate in this world. And most important, you have to exhibit kindness. You have to have compassion. You have to forgive everybody. Forgiveness is godliness. Don't hold anything inside of you. No revenge, no avenge, nothing. Surrender to the will of the Divine Lord. And the next, the last most important demons, the powerful ones of Lord, Shumba and Nishumba. Shumba represents strength in the evil doings. You gloat over all the evil that you're doing and you think you've done something very great. Kindly don't behave that way, please. You don't know what is going to come back to you. Don't think you're only having this life and you don't know your future yet. So be very careful how you behave. And Nishumba represents false pride in evil doing. Like I gave a very simple example of a woman because we are just talking Devis, just giving. You have to be looked upon as a Devi. Don't go and do something where people disrespect you. People have to look at you as an example to be followed. So that is the way we have to behave in the world. Don't go and drink, don't go and smoke, don't go and do all the wrong things. It is not going to give you anything. Become very good, become very divine. That is why my Guruji says, be your good self. Good self is a very important thing. And don't fall prey to people praising you when you're doing wrong. Please understand, you don't know what kind of, it is a doorway to hell and miseries. It might not affect you now, but it's going to come back all. See, Krishna Bhagwan's universe works in a balanced manner. If you give 1, you'll get 10. If you give 10, you get 100. If you give 100, you'll get 1,000. The math is like this. So if you do good, good begets good, evil begets evil. So always be your good self. Love is the language. Knowledge is. Love is in your heart. When your heart becomes pure, when your mind becomes pure, then only the surrender to the Guru happens, not until then. The surrender is a very long drawn thing. You think you have surrender, it is your thinking. Who's telling you? Your mind. Don't go by what your mind is telling. The only judge here is the Guru himself. And please understand, he's going to test you constantly. The test is always. And I'm sorry I've exceeded my time, but I will take another very small, I'll give a very small story and end here. In Mahabharata, Krishna Bhagwan, when Draupadi and Arjuna, they have entered the scene and the character, they have, they are chosen to perform that action. They have come here on Lord's mission, okay? So, when the entry of Draupadi and Arjuna happens, Krishna Bhagwan says, oh, good, my chosen, weapons are here. Now I have to make use of them. But before I, start the mission, I want to test them out. Are they capable enough to serve me in my mission? Are my weapons very good? So just because you're the chosen one for the mission doesn't mean you will be able to fulfill it. You're going to be tested till the very last moment to prove your deservability. Because it has any defects in the system, the temple or the mission, the foundation on which he is going to establish his temple is going to crumble and fall. So Arjuna and Draupadi were being tested till the very last moment. And only then he finally wages that Mahabharat war. So that the victory can happen on the righteousness. The dharma can be established. So be very careful. The Lord can, he has the power, like I said, he is the master of this universe, both the material, the spiritual, and whatever the world, everything is in him. He has a very fantastic remote control and he controls everything. So don't be under this misconception. Without me, oh, my Guruji cannot exist. You don't understand. He's just being very kind and compassionate and giving you chances after chances. Otherwise, he knows, with one strike, he can replace anything in this universe. So be very grateful. With that, we come to the end of this Devi Mahatamyam Parayan. Tomorrow we'll be reading the further for finishing the complete Samapti. So today we have ended. So may, may Durga, that is none other than Krishna Bhagwan and his potencies, work within you. May you destroy all the evil enemies within and attain this, Devi inside of you. Become divine, be your good self, and always have love and devotion unto the lotus feet of your Guru. That is the only way you can get redeemed and saved in this universe. Thank you very much. Wishing you all a very happy Navratri and Ayudha Puja today. Thank you, Krishna.